a bucket of scraps for the pigs. Hello, you lovely people. Welcome to the frozen farm today. It's bad. It's -5. That wind does not feel good. It is very cold. It got down to probably -12 last night. That water is doing amazing. The water looks just fine in there. It's not frozen. I mean, it's -5. It was -12 last night, and we're just fine. So today is not a good day to be outside and do things unless you're an animal and you're built for this kind of weather. You know, all of our chickens, they look just fine. You know, they don't have to be outside. Look at these chickens. They're choosing to be outside. They could be going up in there. That door's open. Some of them are in there, but they're out here in the wind and everything. You see the wind ruffling their feathers. They're out here to get food. I'm sure they take breaks. They go back up in there. They come back out. They get some water. All of the ducks, all the geese, they're outside whether they want to or not. They don't really get up that ramp and get in there. I mean, I'm sure this isn't their ideal. So, you know, you ask anybody, what's your ideal climate? What's your ideal temperature? I'm pretty sure nobody's saying, oh, about -5 degrees on an open plain with wind and a bunch of snow. This is the weather here. We could live anywhere that we wanted to, but I kind of like 4 seasons. Even on the bitter cold days, I think about how miserable it can be, but then I remember that it's gonna get better. It's gonna get hot again. We'll be able to grow food again. Here we are in the garage where it's 40 degrees, which is way better than out there. So even without a furnace, in this insulated garage with just a space heater, we've got a nice 40-degree temperature. All right, so it's time for an honest conversation here. We took on a lot this year. Starting May 1st, we jumped in with both feet, and we almost got in over our heads with the amount of animals that we had bought to raise, with the amount of just improvements around the property that absolutely had to get done, that I had no idea were going to need to get done until, you know, sometimes until you're in it, you have no clue. The cost of upgrades, the cost of building materials, the amount of time and labor invested into everything. We did a lot this year. At the end of this year, some call it limbo week. For us, it was more like limbo month. A lot happened. We did maybe just a couple of videos in the last month in December. I just decided I was going to be okay with that because it was a period of time. It was a season that we were in, and I needed to not force what wasn't going to come naturally and what wasn't naturally creatively there. So we backed off on doing so many videos, but with the intention that we would return and possibly even increase that rigorous schedule. And so this day, January 1st, marks the first day of a challenge that we're going to take on, which is everyday daily vlogs, daily videos of some sort. Maybe it'll be a vlog, maybe it'll be an instructional video. We are putting together a catalog of ideas that we're going to go through over the next month, over the next 30 days. And so that is where we're at right now, January 1st. We're going to get back in the saddle. We took some time off because, hey, burnout is real. You've just got to take a break. Dedicating this next month to then is everyday, daily vlogs. Whether you watch them or not, we want to have fun doing them. And we want to try to come up with some different videos than anything like what we've done in the past. We'll see if we accomplish that goal. Do some of the same stuff that we've done before, but also do some different stuff. So we'll see what we come up with. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comments. We'd appreciate a sub. We'd appreciate, and by the way, subscriptions don't cost anything. You log into your YouTube account, you hit the subscription button. Now, we also are on other channels, so keep an eye out for that. Becky could put up some stuff here on the screen, like right there. And she could put some stuff up on the screen there to show you what other streaming websites we're on, what other video upload websites, all of our social media and stuff like that. But we can't be on everything. If you could at all subscribe, whether it's on YouTube or any of the other sites that we're on, I'd really appreciate that. We are nearly at 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers is a big deal because that means you can change your URL from that ridiculously long / XYZ 10,023. However, if we could say youtube.com / and the name of our farm, that'd be totally different. So we've got some pretty big plans in the works for our channel, for our farm, over the next month and then year. And we're going to be sharing those with you as we progress through this winter season and then into the spring and summer. But in the meantime, the big plan for this month is a video every day, starting today, January 1st. It's coming out, hopefully by 5 p.m. That's our goal, that's our commitment to this challenge of doing a video every single day, even if it's something, short, because we ran into something, we didn't have time. But we've just come out of a season where we were, my parents' barn collapsed. A lot of the trees on their property were destroyed. They needed a lot of help. So we went out there, we helped clean up the barn. We got sick at the same time as that. So a lot of the time that I was out there, I had come down with a cold and I was working really hard and just dead tired at the end of the day. All right, I've got 2 more things for you for this video. The first thing is you might be seeing a channel name change. You might be seeing a farm name change coming very soon. We've thought about it a long time, From the beginning, when we named it Sojourn Farms, I felt like it's okay, but I didn't really know how to explain the purpose of naming it Sojourn Farms. And I tried, and I still try to, when I think about it, it just doesn't fit with who we are, with what we're doing here. Just so you know, there is most likely going to be a channel name change coming sooner than later. As soon as we get to 100 subscribers, we'd like to be able to change that URL, and we want to change the URL to the name of the channel. So if we're not changing it, it would be youtube.com / Sojourn Farms. However, I think somebody else already has that URL. That's not the only reason. We actually only discovered that the URL was already taken after we had been thinking about changing the name. So we're not changing the name because the URL is taken. Although maybe we wouldn't have changed the name if the URL hadn't been taken. So maybe it's a good thing that the URL was taken, because it's caused us to really think of, like, what? Is this really who we are? Is this what we want to be known as? And the answer is kind of like, no, I guess not. Not really. I mean, what does it even mean? What does it mean to us? Does it actually encapsulate who we are and what we're doing here? I don't think so. So, I know that's a long little chat about this. We are going to be changing our name this year, and it's only going to be a matter of time. It's going to better communicate to you and to new viewers who we are, and that's the goal in mind anyway. Who we are, what we do, what we want to be known as, and I'm hoping that it's going to be far closer to our philosophy of farming and life and family and faith and all of that good stuff. So keep an eye out for that, coming soon. So name change coming, a video every day for the next 30 days, starting today, January 1st, and then finally, the new year. So, Happy New Year. We made it. We're 2.5 months away from the 2-year anniversary of the major international worldwide health concern thingy. It's going to be very interesting as we move into 2022, especially near the end. You know what's going on then. But I am hopeful, and I am confident that this year is going to be better. This year is going to be what you make of it. This year is going to be what I make of it. It's going to be what we all make of it. I'm excited to see what we're going to accomplish this year, and I'm excited for the growth of our channel, small as it may be. I didn't really know what would happen. And so I want to just say thank you to all of you, and thank you to my family, and thank you to, of course, my kids, my wife, but also our extended family, and our friends, and acquaintances, and our neighbors. Thank you. You are great people. You have been so helpful. You have been just amazing people. We really appreciate you, and we hope that you have an amazing new year.